All right, welcome everybody to the channel. This is Matt. Too early, gotta do it again. Remember, I wait till I say the gaming corner, then you fart. All right, everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Matt, and this is the gaming corner. And my daughter farting. You're nuts. All right, everybody, welcome to the channel. I want to first of all thank all the newcomers who have shown up, and I want to thank all of the subscribers who are still here with me. Thank you very, very much for sticking around. I know my content's getting kind of screwed up, and I know you see a big mess still behind me, but hey, deal with it. One day I'll have it all cleaned up again. But all right, let's get on to what today's little video is going to be about, and that's going to be about this bad boy right there, my Sega Dreamcast. Now that is the Dreamcast that is hooked up to come back to this monitor that I'm sitting in front of right now, and it allows me to get gameplay footage recorded. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about a couple of the Dreamcast games that I have picked up, and one that I had to get a replacement for because the disc that I got, don't remember where I got the game from. I don't remember if it was from Respawn or what. I don't remember. Unfortunately, Respawn out here in Fond du Lac is no longer out here. Tony, who ran that store, is doing I think he called it pop-up tents, parking lot pop-up tents. His first one that I remember was at 7 Mile Fair out here. His West Bend store is still open, Cheeky Monkey. So get down there, check that store out, and, you know, buy stuff, trade stuff, and, you know, help the store out by picking up some stuff. But all right, let's get on to what we're going to talk about. You can see some Dreamcast games right here. Those will come up in just a minute on why this stack is here. You can kind of see that one of them is Shadow Gangs. But let's first talk about the first Dreamcast game that I picked up, the one I had to redo, and that is Spec Ops 2 Omega Squad. Now, when I was trying this game out, I will say that I wish the Dreamcast had a dual thumbsticks. You know, the analog sticks, the dual analog sticks, because it would make this one a lot better. But once you get used to controls in this one actually is pretty fun. You can see from the gameplay coming up on one of these two ends, I think it's going to be on this side because I got more room over here, that it is a first-person shooter, tactical shooter type game. I didn't know what I was doing at the beginning of it, never read what popped up for the mission, so you might see a cut in the gameplay where it comes back around before I die, where I actually figured out what I was supposed to be doing instead of just running around shooting people. But anyway, look at it. This one actually, once I got used to the controls, is pretty darn good, but I ran out of ammo. Gotta figure out how to pick up ammo. Maybe I have to read that manual that's in here one of these days. But this game is definitely pretty good. Alright, these next two games. One of the things I love right now about the Dreamcast, the Genesis, I believe even the Nintendo has games that are coming out, is the aftermarket games. That's kind of where all these come in at. I mean, these are some of my aftermarket games right here. You got Shadow Games, which I showed off before. Feet of Fury, which I got from Tony. And this is just a rhythm game where you got to push left, right, and stuff like that. I don't know how the hell you pronounce this. This one I had just in a recent video. I don't know if I ever showed off these other ones, but you got American Racing Legends. This one's actually pretty darn good. It's pretty fun. You got Android Duels 2. And I also got Xenocrisis. This is an awesome one. This one is awesome. You can get it on the Genesis, the Dreamcast, PC, Xbox. I think the PlayStation has it. You can get it on the Nintendo 64 now. Check out Bitmap Bureau. I think that's how you pronounce their name. I'll have a link in the description, but it's, if you can see it, it's that name right there. They're the ones that make it, and it is well worth it. This is one to definitely look into. So is Shadow Games, by the way. But that brings us to the next two games in the list. And I just had something turned off on my computer. I don't know what it was. Probably my stupid mouse again. But, alright. So, as you saw, I showed you this one. World Duels 2. I thought this was the first one. There's two in this game. So, I went and I bought the first one. Pretty much the same thing as the second one, if you've ever played the second one. The second one you can get on PC, I know that. But this is the first one. And gameplay footage coming up here. It's just a, what is it called? A vertical shooter. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I really enjoy this. It's a blast to play. Definitely well worth what I paid for it. I bought it on sale from Pixel Heart Gaming. So, bought that one on sale. The next shooter, because naturally they're both shooters, they're both the shumps, shoot 'em uppers. I am going to really butcher this word. So I'm not even going to say it. I'm just going to show you the thing. Now, the next version of this one was supposed to be a slight upgrade from what the PC was, from what I understand. It does look different. But this one is a hell of a lot of fun. I really like this one out of the two so far the most. This one is a blast. Also got this one from from Pixel Heart Gaming, which I'll have their link in the description too, so you can check out what they got there. But as you can see from the gameplay up here, this one is a lot of fun. You can get the one that doesn't say next off of Steam. If you just type in this name up here, you will find the game. So you can definitely get that on Steam if you want. It's not very expensive on there. But this one, in my opinion, is way more fun than what I thought it was going to be. This is a blast. But that is it for a very short, not even 10-minute video yet. Alright, everybody. I want to thank you for that one. And thank you for subscribing, for joining, for watching. I might do a little bit longer gameplay videos on some of these games at some point. But my next video will be the Sega Master System. Because, man, did I get some wonderful games for that one. Alright, everybody. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for subscribing. And hopefully one of these times when I do this mess back here will be all cleaned up. Because I'm still rearranging all those games back there. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching.